Russians are changing, and Canada brings it in quickly. In comes Drysdale. Drysdale works in. Wrap around, try Askarov, steers that away. Drops it back to Lapierre to Drysdale. Across to Perfetti, one-time shot. Askarov makes the save. Drysdale steps up, winds and shoots. That goes off the foot. Gooley in the corner. Canada making a full change in the offensive zone. Drysdale. Walks in a centering pass, chip wide.
Here's Drysdale, just great feet work, poise. Now look at the head up. Now he sees that there's an opening. He takes advantage of it.
Drysdale across to Perfetti. Drysdale winds and shoots. Askarov save, rebound, loose in front. Jarvis winds his way in. That's knocked away from him. Drops it back. Drysdale in, shoots, and Askarov makes the stop. Byfield was flattened in front of the net.
The slot, you can just see the patience, the poise, the drive to score.
Now Drysdale works in. Drysdale hooks it back in front. They score!
Nice play by Jamie Drysdale.
The captain for Canada's defenseman, Jamie Drysdale, who's been described as scouts as a prototypical current-day NHL defenseman.
So I'm going to start right with a comparable here. The recently acquired Tyson Barrie by the Toronto Maple Leafs. That's the style of game that Jamie plays with. He's got great mind, great imagination, and he's got the requisite amount of daring in there. He can maybe make coaches a little bit nervous, but Jamie Drysdale makes things happen in the offensive zone, and he keeps plays alive in the offensive zone. Gord, a perfect description, the modern-day defenseman.
It's up that left wing. Krebs sends it back. Drysdale, stick tied up in front. Oh, what a stop.
Bernard Docker drops it off to Jamie Drysdale. Lead pass for Lavoie, chips it ahead. In comes Quinton Byfield, knocked away from him, but the puck kept alive by Lavoie. In comes Lavoie, shoots, and then makes the stop. Now Lavoie, back to Drysdale. He winds in. Drysdale fires, scores! Jamie Drysdale!
Drysdale hasn't played a lot in this tournament, but the 17-year-old shows just amazing poise when he has the puck. He's going to show great recognition here. Drysdale's going to look up, and he sees he's got room across the ice. Killinen went to pick up his stick, so that lane is wide open. Rated as the top defenseman in this year's June draft. Drysdale's got his head up the whole time. Jamie Drysdale's back on the ice. Assistant coach Andre Tourné, who runs the defense, has used him already on the left side and the right side. A lot of faith in the 17-year-old player who's gradually gotten better bit by bit through the tournament as he's settled in.
Jamie Drysdale, the 17-year-old defenseman, just the seventh 17-year-old D to play for Canada in the World Junior.
Tips it up top. Drysdale tried to make a move. He's still with it. Here comes Drysdale as he drops it off. Zary leaves it for him. Drysdale for Harley. Good work by Canada. Harley down low. Backhand through the paint, and Harley couldn't get his stick on it. Canada still controls. Spence, one-time shot, kick stop. As Elvis Schlapper in with Foose, and he's taken down. Krebs was back defensively. Tomasino over the blue line, drops. Drysdale sends it across, in front, still loose, and Holloway was there, but he couldn't find the puck. Tomasino picks it up far corner. Vukovic for Drysdale. Wrist shot, scores! Tipped in front, the captain Krebs got a piece.
He just turns, gets himself pointed and directed towards the net. There you have it. Yeah, I don't see, maybe it hits Krebs unknowingly.
In the corner, Drysdale hustles back. We're at two. Knocked off the puck, Drysdale, good job, and he works it up ice.
And moved ahead by Voronkov. In comes Alexandrov with it. Drysdale knocked him off the puck.
Watch the agility here. He intercepts the pass, and with his foot, kicks the pass across so Canada can break out. He does a nice job on Alexandrov, and then just kicks it across to his teammate, and Dudas is able to get out of the zone. He won't last very long in June.
Well, the problem is I think we've got 7 guys in the top 5 of the draft.
Yeah, it's going to be crowded up there. But he's ranked right now as the top defenseman, and see how the last half of the year plays out.
Marchand in front, shot stopped, rebound, and a nice defensive play. Swatted away by Jamie Drysdale in the nick of time.
To Dorofeev. Back to Romanov. Feeds it across. Dorofeev, a shot that was blocked by Drysdale. It took a fight out of Jamie Drysdale. Drysdale keeps it alive. Jamie Drysdale, a centering pass. Byfield digging for it. Chance in front for Cooley. Stopped by Wallstead. Jarvis feeds it across. Drysdale shoots. That was blocked. Quinton Byfield lays it back to Gooley. Cross he goes to Drysdale. Shoots. That's tipped just wide by Jarvis. Now Drysdale Swings it back for Poirier. Down to Byfield. Jarvis parked in front. Poirier to Drysdale. Works in. Shoots. Tipped wide by Jarvis. Jarvis back with it. Drysdale to Poirier. Poirier, little spinorama. Feeds it down. Drysdale works in. A little slap pass. Tipped wide this time by Byfield. Twice Drysdale's found the stick he wanted, and twice the shot's been tipped wide. Byfield for Drysdale. Works again. 3 for $1, and Jarvis missed on that one.
Jamie Drysdale, eyes up, like surveying what the opportunities are, giving himself room to maneuver. 2 excellent plays off the stick that they couldn't convert in tight.
Feeds that back for Drysdale. In shoots. That goes just wide. Digs for the puck. Back at the point is Drysdale. Holds and shoots. That was just wide. Now Weisblatt banks that back for Drysdale. He holds the line. Back to Weisblatt for Drysdale. And Drysdale kicks it across. Shoots. That's tipped high and wide by McLennan. Another chance fired wide by McLennan. Here's Drysdale with it. Jamie Drysdale takes the return pass. The centering pass was blocked there by Sweden's Elliot Ekmark. Caden Cooley shoots. That deflected in front. Tipped wide by McLennan. Knocked away again by Wallstead as Drysdale pokes that ahead. Here's Bork with it. Maverick Bork back for Drysdale with room. Feeds across. Cooley walks it and shoots. Wallstead save. Loose puck in front. They dig away at it. Up ahead for Oden. Eunice Oden works on Drysdale, and Drysdale stays with him step for step. Again, Bowen Byram, Canadian defenseman, the first pick of the Avalanche in last year's draft, 4th overall, warmed up with a Canadian team that wasn't feeling well, so hasn't played tonight. Big wide pass is picked off by the Canadian captain, Jamie Drysdale, ahead for Neighbors. Played back across, picked off by Drysdale. Looks ahead to Neighbors. He's got Jarvis with him. Neighbors drops it back. Drysdale, a hard shot. Wallstead makes the save.
Avoiding relegation. The Slovaks in danger of being relegated for the first time since 2011. As they're taking on the Swiss in that relegation round. Damon Hunt towards the net, bouncing around by Reese. Picked up by Tracy. Tracy up top. Drysdale fanned on it.
Bowen Byram has played more than any other Canadian player in this tournament. Sick out for this game. How did they adjust so well?
Well, Jamie Drysdale is a real luxury to have as your 7th defenseman. Now, keep in mind, some 7th defensemen never play in this tournament. Jamie Drysdale has played between 8 and 15 minutes in all of the games, and this guy, he's elite. He is just going to be a top pairing NHL defenseman for 15 years. He's the top draft-eligible defenseman in this year's NHL draft.
Drysdale. As Suzuki changes spots. Harley in the slot, shoots. Nice stop there. Wanted Suzuki. Back up top. One-time shot. Drysdale fanned on it. Spence to Drysdale. Wrist shot. And a rebound available. Pelche gets into the play. Up top. Drysdale, wrist shot just wide.
Grigori Denisenko spins back in the corner. Bumped there by Drysdale. Sokolov. Drysdale picks that free. Denisenko's on him, and now McMichael has it. Drysdale reaching for it. Now picked up by Drysdale, pokes it ahead.
Some PK to start the second period. How are you guys going to make sure you keep the momentum you built in that first?
I think it's just putting your body on the line, especially at this point in the tournament. I think you just got to do what you got to do, whether that's blocking a big shot like Baller did at the end there. I think it shows what this team's made of, and that we're willing to do what it takes.
Whacks that loose puck along with Drysdale, and Drysdale ahead to Theo Rochette, who backhands it down the ice. Here's Ratti moving it back down. That pass is tipped away. As Drysdale got a stick on it.
He chips it right in front of the Belarus bench, but not out. It's held in. Drysdale wrist shot.
Jamie Drysdale steps right in there. Good shot. On the ice, the 7th defenseman, the 16-year-old.
And he's got the puck right now. Over to Drysdale. One-time shot. Scores!
Drysdale just lays it over there perfectly for Samuel Poulin. Jamie Drysdale plays in Erie, and we talked about Connor McDavid. He played for the Toronto Marlies, and that's what Jamie Drysdale came out of.
Up top, shot. As Drysdale right on.
Busting in, Liam Foudy back, scores!
And they break out of the zone. Here's Drysdale.
Drysdale in for short of back to Drysdale with a chance. That's kicked away by Patnaud. Drysdale. Drysdale. Rink wide for LaPierre. Walks in and shoots, scores! Henrik's LaPierre.
Drysdale delivers it to him perfectly. Says, here you go. Size it all up, and he does.
Well, Jamie, Drysdale dons the C for Canada at the Hlinka-Gretzky Cup this year, representing the Erie Otters of the OHL, ranked 13th by Craig Button on his early edition of the NHL Draft Rankings for the 2020 year. He actually sat down with Craig and had a chat at their camp in Calgary.
Jamie, you came here last summer for the U17 development camp. What did you take away from it, and how important is that for you, not only going into the USHL, but understanding what it means to represent you?
Yeah, that was a huge experience for me. I think something that they emphasized greatly there was just this is strictly to learn, take as much information as you can. And I tried to do that, and I learned a lot through that week, and I'm looking forward to applying that.
So you went to Team Canada at the U18 championships in April, went to the semifinals and played for a medal. How important was that for you to play at that level against older players? And also, how does that help you moving forward, not only with Team Canada, but with Erie and for Jamie Drysdale as a player?
Yeah, playing at that U18 tournament was a really good experience for me. I think it was just a time where I kind of took a step back and just listened and learned from all the guys a year older than me, just kind of watched how they held themselves and how they acted at all times. So I think that was a great experience for me. I learned a lot, and it was just an unbelievable time playing against the caliber of players that were at that tournament.
What does Jamie Drysdale bring to this Hlinka-Gretzky team, and how do you feel about the expectations of representing a team that's had so much success?
Yeah, I think expectations are really high. I think me, as well as everyone else here at this camp, wants to win a gold medal. I know that none of the U17 teams won at last year, so I think that everyone's really hungry to come in and compete and do whatever it takes to be a part of this team and win a gold medal. So I think everyone's got the same expectation here, and so it's just a matter of putting it to the test and coming through at the end.
In, shoot, stop, rebound, tries to follow up, it was loose in the pads. As Holloway fighting behind the net for the puck, and the stick of Park was lost, but he gets it back. Big shot just wide, Holloway. Ryan Suzuki tees it up, and Drysdale was coming in for the back end.
On with the captain, Jamie Drysdale.
Drysdale and LaPierre have great vision, and they're great passes.
Perfetti looks back to Drysdale. Walks the line, feeds it across to LaPierre. Had a couple of assists against the Finns. Now Perfetti shoots. It's tipped wide by Byfield.
Well, here's Drysdale, the poise, the patience.
Off the bench, having to retreat there. Australian defenseman Jamie Drysdale knocked away that shorthanded bid, and back comes Canada the other way. Jarvis to Byfield. Byfield shoots. He whistled that wide. 45 seconds ago on the Swiss penalty, rather. Drysdale walks the line, kept it onside, and pokes it across to LaPierre. Nifty move by Henrik LaPierre there. Flips it back to Drysdale, feeds it back down to Byfield. That shot tapped wide by Gray. Perfetti works in. Perfetti shoots, and once again a save made by Backo. Gooley back for Drysdale, a long shot. The rest have to wait a year. That shot taken by Brechek goes wide. Now pull Perfetti on. Drops it back to Drysdale. Pass back across Perfetti, in, shoots, scores!
Drysdale whips it right across the blue line to Henrik LaPierre. That's how you have to move the puck quickly into the hands of the right shooters.